Whoever said I couldn't do this, you're wrong. You're wrong. Good morning, everyone. It's 2:30 a.m. on Christmas morning. Just turning on the Traeger. Gonna be doing a brisket. Should take about 12 to 14 hours. We're gonna be smoking at 225. Got super smoke turned on. Just doing a cold startup, so it hasn't really got going yet. But yeah, I'm gonna get that going. I did a rub on it about 12 hours ago. Wrapped it in saran wrap, got it in the fridge. Gonna be pulling it out in a minute. Once it's heated up, I'm gonna pop it on, get the probe on. Once it hits about 165, probably 7 hours, take it off, wrap it in foil, put it back on, put the probe back in, look for about 202 to 205, and then she should be done. Take that out. Yeah, I'm gonna put it in a cooler to rest for 1 or 2 hours, and then we can slice into it. But right now, it's still early, so I'm gonna wait for this to heat up, and then we'll be back. So we got the smoker on. It's already at 225, 230. Looks like we're good to put her on. Here we go. All right. Let's get you on. Barely fits. Essential. Put the probe in. Let's get it in somewhere. There. Okay. Alright. We'll see this guy in probably 6 hours when it's 165. Lit down, and we sleep. It's cold out, you can see my breath. We got the smoker going on the smoker. We're about 152 right now. We're getting close. I really want to take a peek, so let's take a peek. Let's take a picture and see how it's looking. Woo-wee. She's looking red. Can you see that? Oh, Nelly. Alright, let's close her up. Let's get her back down. Let's get her going to 165, then we pull her off. Alright, see you in a bit. Hi again. It's been about just over 7 hours. We're at 161 turn temperature on the probe that we've got on the Traeger. We're going to use another different handheld probe just to kind of see where we're at. If we're kind of close, we're going to pull it off and then wrap it. So let's see what it looks like. Oh damn, she's looking pretty. It's saying it's about 150 there. 156. What about the 157? Let's leave it for a few minutes, I think, is probably the best bet. Yeah, let's leave it for... We're going to leave it for another half an hour and then come back, and it should be up to 165 on the actual Traeger and probably 160 on the handheld guy. So then we'll pull it off. So we'll see you in a minute. We're back. Got the tongs. Take it off. It's sitting at about, well, let's say 160. It should be a little more done than it was before. Let's go ahead and take it off. Should be good. Woo. A Look at that. Pull the probe out for a minute. Set that aside. Let's pull the big guy off. Look at that. Look at that fucking deliciousness. Alright, let's go wrap it up and put her back on for a bunch of hours. We'll be back. Alright. Let's wrap this baby. Alright, we're wrapped up. Let's put her back on. Let's go. Alright. Putting it back on. Ooh-wee. Look at that. Alright. Put the probe back in. There. She felt soft going in, so it should be good. It should be good. Now, let's let it go. Hopefully 6 to 8 hours later, we shall see. It should be 200, 205. But that already was pretty buttery putting that in, that big probe in. Once we put the smaller probe in later, ooh-wee. So, oh, I can smell it already. So we'll let it go. I forgot to mention before, we were using hickory pellets. I'll probably put some more pellets in there in a few minutes, get it back up. I think we're sitting at, let's see what percentage we're sitting at on the Traeger app, which is amazing, by the way, the Traeger app. We're sitting at 65% pellets, if you can see that. There you go. Yeah, probably getting back up to temperature. We're at 220, still cooking at 225. I might move it up to 250 if it stalls for a while, because that's one trick that you can do to speed up a little bit. The foil actually also helps it cook faster as well, so that should hopefully get it going, because we were kind of stalled at 160 for a bit. You can power through it. It'll take a bit longer, but you can pull off anywhere between 155 and 165, so pulling off at 160 is perfectly fine. As I can poke it in, it's already pretty soft. Yeah, it's pretty buttery. You know when it's done when you poke it in and it's soft, like you're poking into room temperature butter. So just think of that. That's one test. The flop test is another test. You kind of hold in the middle and you see both sides flop down. That's another test. You can still see my breath. It's cold outside. We got a lot of snow. We did some shoveling before. Shoveled the neighbor's driveway as well. Probably have to shovel again. But yeah, this puppy is gonna be good. I can't wait. This is my first attempt at it. I was watching lots of videos the last couple days just to make sure. Just a quick update. We're about 9 hours in. We're about 166. I did pump it up to 250. It was kind of getting stalled at 160, 161. So it's cold outside, so I decided to pump it up to 250. Super smoke gets turned off after 225, which is okay. It's in foil anyways. But I'm just taking a look at what do we got left for the pellets. We're getting lower. Yeah, I'm gonna put some in. These nice Traeger jugs. You can see that. How we do it. All right, we're reading 202 on the Traeger probe. So let's check it out. See how she's doing. Can't Can't really tell much how she's doing. She's all foiled up. Take a look. Let's see what we're reading. Oh, that's butter. That is butter. We're reading 191 there. Oh, 196. We're getting close. What about over here in the point? Ooh, we're 206 there. So we're getting pretty close in the point part, which is the big mountain part. We're 195. Let's give it a little bit longer. Let's get that side up to 200, and then we'll call it, because it's pretty buttery smooth right there, even more than before. So probably half an hour, we'll say. We'll get to 206 maybe on the probe. 205, 206. We'll let it go, and then we'll pull it off, and we got to put it in the cooler for 1 to 2 hours. Oh, this is going to be amazing. Well, it's been about half an hour. The Traeger probe's reading 207, so it's probably a good sign that it's ready to go. Let's do the check with the handheld probe. Let's check over here. 200, 201. Yep, should be done. Let's turn off the Traeger. Pull out this probe. Pull out the probe. Let's get this bad boy inside. Oh, I gotta go get the tray. I forgot the tray. Alright. Tong time again. Let's pull her off. Oh yeah, she's... Ooh! Look at all that steam. Steamy goodness. Oh. Some of the juices are falling out. That's okay. No big deal. Get this side in. Let's get this guy in. We gotta open it up, let a little bit of the steam out, and then we're gonna put it in the cooler and let it rest for 1 or 2 hours. And then we're slicing. Get her in. Put some towels down first. Some towels. Let's use the tongs. Cover it up. All right, it's in there. All right, lid down. All right, we'll see you in 1 or 2 hours. Bye. Super hot. some final thoughts after eating the brisket. Oh, I'm stuffed. Oh, it was so soft. Just look at it. Look at the bubbly. Yeah, it was amazing. Yeah, it was fantastic. I can definitely see how some people like the flat and some people like the point, because definitely two different kind of textures a little bit. The flat's a little more done because it's not as thick, a lot less fat. The point, definitely less done. I would say has more juices in it because of that, and because of the fat as well. It's a little less done. I kind of like the point, but the flat was delicious too. I like the bark as well. I had both end pieces off both sides because I like the bark. It was so good. So yeah, here's where I sign off, and until next time, be great.